Sorry for the delay. We need a fourth member. He is on his way now. Okay, so we ask you for your bearing a little for about 5 more minutes. Okay, we have a quorum, so we're ready to start. And we'll just make sure the technician is all set. Good? Good to, okay, good to go. All right, call the Architecture Review Board for the Town of Mount Pleasant to order for the meeting of September 18th, 2025. First on the agenda is applicant number 2521, addition of an atrium, I guess, renovation and facade changes to the remaining structure. And that's at Sawmill River Road, so who's representing that? Kathy, you have their names? Yeah, okay. Okay. Your name? Introduce yourself.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the board. My name is Philip Manuel with Manuel Associates. I'm here with Mr. Pasqualini, the owner, client project.
Okay.
Some of you may remember last year we were in front of the board and we had an approval for an addition to the building, and we amended the scope of the work. Mainly, the largest part of the addition was on the eastern part of the existing structure, right over here. And Mr. Pasqualini decided to switch that to the western side of the building. And that's where the atrium is right now.
Right.
There was also a much larger entry foyer vestibule there, which was has been shortened over there. And everything else pretty much stayed the same. The second floor addition stayed the same as last time. And I want to show you, let me just go what that looks like right now. So basically, that's the existing restaurant A-frame, which will remain the same,
Right.
second floor addition, and this is the addition, the atrium addition over there. In terms of material, we kept pretty much the same material that we had before. Actually, this is a closer look of the atrium structure.
What do you figure the occupancy of that could be? How many? 250?
Yeah, and they say the same. We got an approval from the planning board.
Yeah.
We kept everything the same, 256 for the main room over there. In terms of material, we kept pretty much the same thing. The stucco, the two-tone stucco stayed the same. That would be for all of that over there would be all stucco. And the atrium itself, do we have, yeah, there we go. We have the color there for the atrium.
Okay.
And this is the glass that will be used. And there's also, for privacy reason, there's an automatic shading system, so when you put that behind and become a little darker. Correct, because the privacy and the neighbors and everything, that was a condition there. And it's a steel structure. Yeah,
Encapsulated then with the
yeah,
caddy, encapsulated with the caddy.
yeah.
Okay.
And other metal materials, all the slope roofs will be of metal standing seam, which the color will match, you know, everything. The windows will be the same thing, so just tie everything together. And that's pretty much it.
Are those trees supposed to be in the back? Or is it
Correct,
in the
yeah.
front?
There was a whole landscape plan that will go with that.
Okay.
What type of lighting is in that?
We have that over there.
Inside, no inside in the structure itself. In the atrium, yes.
Three large chandeliers. That's kind of like
Hanging down.
yeah, hanging down. And some chandeliers.
Yeah. Do you know what height there would be off the floor?
33 high, probably another 13 feet down. So
Yeah,
20.
20 feet or so, yeah.
trees been on
No,
Now, your hours of operation are dependent on customers?
Usually till about 11 o'clock.
Yeah, to about 11, yeah,
11 o'clock
yeah.
on Saturday.
I don't know if any homes are affected if this thing lights up the
Yeah,
sky.
we went through all that already. So there's one house that's behind us.
Yeah,
And we bid on that.
okay,
And that, there's nobody else really around us. Con Ed, this woods, and corporate behind us.
okay. Okay. Are you increasing your parking area? Was the parking area always that big up there?
This is,
That's
I
it, is,
think remember the last time you said you had 250 parking spots.
it was 101, and we kept it the same way, you know, because the occupancy was identical. So we didn't want to change the parking at all, you know.
looks good to me.
Is this taking over where the pond was, or you're leaving the pond there?
we do the whole time. The back shop,
The pond is over here in the back there. That's the addition right there. So the pond would be all redone. There's some outside landscaping work that was approved as well.
actually extending the pond to another 14 feet out. So it's gonna be a big T.
Nice.
Looks spectacular.
Yeah,
The shade that's coming down, it's from what height down? Is it 8 foot tall or
So
the shade that you're putting in?
it's built in.
It's built in. It's the glass.
It's built in the glass.
And in the glass. The glass changes, you know,
Okay.
becomes darker. It's,
I
yeah.
understand,
okay.
Just by a switch, you turn it on and it
Sure.
just changes over. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, very good. Okay, I got
A motion to approve.
second. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Looks
We'll
like,
see you again.
big,
That's
looks
it.
like, well, you might have some signs yet though, no?
Signs,
Signs,
signage.
signage.
We have
You might
signage.
see us again.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you have a name for, suggested?
LeVay.
LeVay, okay,
Levay.
okay,
Here's the,
Thank you.
yeah.
thank you, guys.
Good night.
Good night, yeah. Okay, next on the agenda is ARB 2522, replacing existing sign from Applebee's to IHOP Applebee's for a new tenant, okay? So what's happening? Is Applebee's taking over or just sharing a facility?
So, it's an existing Applebee's today.
Yeah, I know,
forever.
yeah,
We just want to co-brand it now. This is a new thing they're doing.
okay,
So basically, the outside is just paint. And on the side of the building would be where, this is the parking lot side. So, it's just blue awnings with the IHOP. And then this is a painted wall on this side with this stencil.
That wall would be facing the sawmill, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So like really there's like trees all over here, so I can show you what it looks like. This is really the only view you have from the sawmill. Just saying, all the pictures she did, she didn't really exist.
No,
I know.
I'm sorry, is it becoming an IHOP as well as an Applebee's?
Right, so we're gonna serve both foods. They're the
Yeah.
same parent brand.
Oh, okay.
So they were gonna serve breakfast in this restaurant,
Right.
but now they're gonna be able to say it's IHOP breakfast.
Okay.
right, yeah.
Why the welcome back?
That's an Applebee's thing.
It
They
is?
put them over at every door. I don't know. Yeah. That,
It's very busy.
Disney, okay?
It's busy.
yeah, he's busy?
Mhm.
Well,
I know it's their logos, but yeah, it's busy. It's a lot going on.
well, truthfully, we could lose the neighborhood grill and bar. These are just lights.
What's on the awning? Yeah, I don't quite understand
That's
that.
just a half, that's a stencil for the half apple that goes on
Oh, so they're keeping the neighborhood bar too?
We remove it, I mean,
I thought they were getting rid of it and they were putting, because I saw that here and I assumed they were just
Well, it
replacing.
only have
They're
it just-
moving it. Oh, that's a lot of words.
so like existing, looks
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, we
pictures.
had that picture, but
You
I
have this, 'cause
assumed
this is the
was-
parking lot side
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now. So you're already up in the parking lot at this point. So this one goes away, this neighborhood grill and bar,
Yeah.
and this just gets painted and some new awnings.
Mhm.
This is a temporary patio that's on the sidewalk. And then this is the side facing. See, it's pretty big now.
So you're taking
Yeah.
the brick and you're painting it bright white with the blue.
With, it's got like,
On the
well,
sawmill
awnings on
side.
the parking lot side, and on that side it has the apple silhouette.
Yeah.
So
What are
that's-
those things besides on there? Those black things and a red one? What?
The black things
Well-
are they're just sconces.
No, no, up, on the upper part. Yeah,
These
that.
lights get
No, not,
in between.
yeah, what's that?
They replaced these lights here, you see, right now there's boosters just.
Oh, those are lights, light fixtures, okay.
Those
And,
will be wall mounted.
and the red thing?
Hanging wall.
Right
This
in-
is a sign, it's an IHOP open 24-hour medallion. Small little sign there.
So all the brickwork is stained?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
just painting?
Yes, we're just painting.
So the black over it for welcome back is
This
just
tower,
painted brick?
Yeah. This, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be open 24 hours.
No.
No,
but
they-
let's
they
say that.
close
I
it
think
too
that
late.
was part
I was
of
gonna say, there's a
their
thing
look,
there.
but I
Oh,
think we should have
oh,
that.
No, they're still gonna keep the same hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
the same
So I think they
hours,
close at
coverage.
11.
So why are they putting the logo up if it's not?
That's a
Very good.
good question, I'll ask them another time.
I think there's way too many logos and images and a lot. I mean, I don't know.
See, here's the thing, not to try to sell IHOP, I'm not IHOP, but this is the only chance they have of anyone seeing it, to know something's different on the hill. You don't see this at all. You literally have to already be in the parking lot. You have to, because it sits up on the top of the
Right.
hill. So you literally have to be in the parking lot to see this. So this is the only chance somebody has to see it from the main
Yeah.
road.
And that's a stenciled apple on top of the white, or the
This
eye.
one, yeah, this is stencil.
Now, what is that supposed to represent? You got the
No.
apple?
That side's really busy.
This side, right
Yeah.
here,
What is the
I
other?
mean, existing, it already has.
Yeah, it's busy.
this.
It's still busy, yeah.
It's-
It's, I mean, we were
it's-
hoping for improvements, right? Like, that's what
Walter
we're here
approved this a
for.
long time ago.
Walter did?
Yeah.
You did?
The original.
We
Oh,
weren't
the
here?
original one.
Oh, the
Yeah,
original.
you had to be around the original, it's like 2006.
They,
Well, if it's not gonna
It's
be open
not-
24 hours, I think that should come down.
I agree.
That
with
side
you.
should, yeah.
That's,
be-
that's
Yeah, of
false
course, yeah.
advertisement.
Yeah, we're definitely remove that.
Yeah, that's one less logo. I win.
There you go.
Kidding.
so that's new
Now, you're gonna
lighting
be
in between
opening earlier, I
the
presume.
blue signs?
Yep, those are wall sconces,
Yep.
up
Yeah.
down lights.
Okay.
And sale, obviously.
You're gonna open earlier though for the Pancake House, right?
They're open early now for breakfast, they actually do a really good breakfast.
Oh, really? As
So
that-
only the New York Applebee's, because the franchise owner of New York has done breakfast forever.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But in recent times, a year and a half, we sold to Doherty Enterprises. Doherty, luckily some of us came over. But Doherty has 185 restaurants, and they're investing money back into some of them. So the last time we did something in this building was literally 2015, we did a remodel. It's really, just
Are you
carpet and
changing the
stuff.
inside too, or?
Just like furniture, it's a furniture, and flooring, there it is. So really, in the inside of the restaurant, this is the bar, this is, the red's all the Applebee's, this one section becomes IHOP.
So
Literally that small.
that's on the outside, on the upper top?
It's when you come in the front door, it's the one side of the
Okay.
bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So it'll have
Low key, you know.
new furniture, I guess,
Fine.
as opposed to the Applebee's stuff.
But the occupancy itself is not changing.
Yeah, it stays 100% the same exact as it is.
Okay. Now, if the blue and white are supposed to represent IHOP, why is the Apple on the NY section?
So I guess to match the IHOP.
Right, but you already have all the Applebee's stuff on
Yeah,
the
the
one side.
Apple stencil is part of the parent brand, Dine Brands, reimaging, right?
Yeah.
So it starts with them, it doesn't start with us of what, where they would like the building. We've actually, this is actually the dialed down version, trust me.
Yeah.
Boy,
Wow.
you should have saw the first few. I was like, no way, but at least the owners here were like, no. I mean, our primary business is Applebee's, the other neighborhood.
Are they individual owners, the Applebee's?
They're not a new owner for Applebee's, we have 185, but they own, prior to this, they owned all of New Jersey, section of Florida, and then Long Island. And then right in the middle, New York City and Westchester and Rockland was Apple Metro, that's where we came from for 20 years.
I got you.
So, I guess when the partners, they were just getting older, they didn't have a legacy. So, they sold to Doherty, which is also another, it's a family-owned business.
Now, do they own,
Son.
do they own all the Applebee's now, or just the
They
north?
do, in New York and New Jersey,
Oh, okay.
and they own a few other things, they
Yeah.
own Wendy's, they
Oh,
own Harris.
okay.
Friendlies?
No.
I mean, listen, we just got Wendy's, and trust me, I don't need Wendy's. I need Weight Watchers. Yeah, seriously. But anyways, there we go. I guess I don't have any more
So
to sell.
are there any lights on the IHOP side? Or is it just all on the Applebee's
This
side?
stencil sign, this one?
Yeah,
Well, this right here is the sun. Light, excuse me.
No,
Yep,
I see the LED lighting going, the red strip going right
Red
around the whole
strip
building.
around the top of the
Does-
corners.
Does the lights go off at 11 o'clock
Yes.
when everything is?
Yeah, everything's tied into the time clock.
Okay.
Okay.
So the only, my comment was just to remove the 24-hour decal. That was my comment. I don't know what the rest of the trustees feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I,
Remove the 24 hours.
it's their logo, I see no issue with it.
You could keep your neighborhood bar and grill if we moved the 24 hours.
Yeah, they have it there.
Thanks. We'll keep that.
Okay.
Okay, based on, you got the changes that are proposed in effect?
Just removing the down.
Okay, so we'll put that in, you wanna make the resolution?
Yeah, so I'll approve it based on the logo of 24 hours being removed, and otherwise it's fine.
I second it.
Okay, second?
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
all in favor?
Fine.
Aye.
You wanna keep these?
Okay.
No, you can take them.
Anybody?
No, you could
No?
keep that,
You don't want to frame them maybe? Put in the living room? Okay,
put it up in front of the building so people see what's going on.
thank you.
Next.
Okay, we got, this is Atlantis, yeah, right, yeah, canopy. That's nothing over there, right? Is that the next one?
The next one, Atlantis.
That's the
Yes.
last.
Gas
That's-
station.
That's the state? No, that's Orlando.
This one.
Oh, that's that one. That's big one. Okay. All right. Next on the agenda is, excuse me, ARB 2523. Change of the canopy and pylon. Is
Hi,
it?
welcome back.
Atlantis. Okay. Now, this isn't right in the four corners, is it?
Yeah.
This is on
Mm,
four corners.
It's already,
yeah,
part
yeah.
of it's there already.
Oh, okay. I've been out of town a lot, so.
Have you a picture of the existing one that's up present?
I do not. And actually, I was supposed to have a full board showing the existing and the proposed conditions, but unfortunately, my colleague went on vacation and did not get me the correct boards.
So is this not what we're gonna be seeing?
Well, that is what the proposed
Proposed, okay.
is gonna be.
Just make sure we're looking at the right.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is correct. Yeah, I just didn't have the full,
Is the footprint of the new one matching the existing one?
That is correct. The only items that we're here for is just to replace the branding on site. No enlarging the canopy, anything like that. It's
Okay.
just strictly branding. So
You're changing-
supply and
you're
it,
Changing colors, right? So-
that's correct, yeah. So the way on the gasoline world works, we have certain amount of years that we have a supply agreement with a big jobber like Sitco or Shell, and that agreement is expired. And given that we are on branding, we're officially going forward with our own branding.
Okay.
So just to give you a quick recap on the existing conditions of the canopy.
Yeah.
There is currently 4 signs, 3 Sicko logos on the north, south, and west.
Okay.
And there's also a triangle trademark from Sicko on the west side of the canopy. The total square footage of everything existing is about 54.2 square feet. And with the proposed plans and signage that we have in front of you, we're actually reducing it to 3026 square feet.
The signage.
The signage on the
Okay.
canopy, yeah.
Now, is it Atlantis a brand name?
You just said, they were brand
Yes,
Yes, I know that, but I never heard it before.
yeah.
They made it up.
Okay, so you're taking over gas stations and you're calling them Atlantis?
Correct,
You don't
yes.
have a gas that's like,
Well, we don't have a gas, it's close to a Sicko branded gas, but unofficial.
right, okay,
Yeah.
that's what it was. I couldn't concept that too much.
So getting back, there's only going to be one, where before there was 3 Sitkos all around this old signage. Now there's only going to be 1 Atlantis.
So
Oh, I think it's on
existing,
4
there's
corners.
3
They
Sicko
talk-
signs,
they
Yes.
talk about
right?
4 corners.
And they also, part of the signage with Sicko, they have a triangle on the
That was it.
Yes.
top portion, which I believe it also is part of a signage package.
Okay.
So all those signs are coming down. The canopy is going to rebrand it with, and I wanted to bring this in so you get an idea more or less on colors and, material that we're using for the canopy itself to rebrand. And we have 2 logos, as you see on the
Is that the star that you're looking at?
correct. So it's 2 circles, star circles, and then the signage Atlantis, just like the building. I think I was in front of you last
Yes.
year in regards to the building side of it.
Mhm.
Now is just the other step of finalizing the canopy to become whole.
Okay.
Looks nice.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement, so,
Yeah,
Is
I think that the reduction
yeah.
is
necessary.
substantial, right?
It's not, yeah. it's too
It's
much.
not overwhelming.
Right. You still
It-
stand out.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. It blends in. The signage on the canopy is obviously going to be channel letters, internally illuminated,
Okay. That was my next question.
including also with the Star logo on the south and north of, sides of the canopy.
Is there going to be lighting
Yeah, the lighting
throughout the
on-
whole
The-
signage?
So the only lighting, as you can see,
Just
on the,
the-
on the prints, it's this, and obviously there's another Star logo on the opposite
Other
side of the
side.
canopy is internally illuminated, and underneath this green light, there's a light bar
Okay.
here and here.
What are the hours you figure?
I believe we close it on the top, I don't think we're open 24 hours.
No.
Because we're throughout New York, Connecticut, Jersey, so we have multiple locations that we run. We also have the Exxon on Somerville Road that we operate as a company-operated store.
Yeah,
But this, I have to get back to you on that. I don't think we are open 24 hours.
I don't think they're open then, because
No.
Definitely an improvement, so thank you.
Okay. I need a motion if we're set.
I've been motioning the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
motion.
Okay.
Go ahead, John.
John motions and,
Okay, we approve.
and-
So I second.
okay, all approve? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. I don't know, do we have,
Good night.
Good
Night.
night, good luck.
Kathy, do we have anybody from Rosary Hill?
Yes, right here.
Oh, okay, thought he was with him. Okay. All right.
Yes, indeed.
Good evening,
Good
Chris
evening.
Colella from Sullivan Architecture in White Plains, New York. Here representing the Dominican Sisters of Hawthorne,
Okay.
Located at 600 Linda Avenue.
Right,
It's been a complex that's been in operation since 1901 in some form or another. Just to walk you quickly through the complex, it basically is comprised of three facets. The nursing home portion, the chapel, which dates back as the when the original building was built, the chapel was there. A convent structure, which we actually added to about 10 years ago. This project consists only of the nursing home portion. The impetus of this project was that the sisters would like to renovate the 2 floors of their existing nursing home. It's a nursing home basically for hospice use. It's, they treat patients with incurable cancer, so it's really just end-of-life care. Not a hospital per se, but they
Yeah.
call it hospital/nursing home. So they're renovating that portion of the building. They're moving all the patients up to the 2nd floor, all their administrative services down to the 1st floor. As part of the renovation, we need to remove the existing exterior walls. We're bringing the walls out to the edge of the slab. You can see here in some of the existing photos how the windows are set back. There's actually some built-ins in the patient's rooms, but they'd really like to capture that space and move it out to the exterior walls. So on the nursing home portion of the building, we're going to remove all the exterior walls down to the existing steel structure and concrete slabs. So we're proposing new elevations on the 4 sides of the existing nursing home, actually 5 sides. Let me walk you through quickly the site plan. So on the site plan, again, is the convent wing, the chapel, and the nursing home portion. We'll be renovating from this corner of what I call the entry court, the entry drive court, all around the nursing home, nursing home, nursing home, and then back to the back side of the building. None of this is part of the project.
are you increasing the number of beds then?
We're actually decreasing.
You're decreasing.
They're giving larger patient size to the patient size rooms. And I think there's a decrease in the number of sisters, so they can't care for as many patients these days.
Yeah,
But they want to give better care to who they can care. Also part of this project is we're squaring off the corners. Currently they're at 45-degree angles, but we're capturing a little bit of extra square footage by squaring off these 2 corners. And there's a loading dock which we're relocating to the north side of the building, capturing some floor area there. So that's kind of a nutshell in the plan. And I think the best way to show this project is a comparison of before and after. This is the corner of the building at the drive court. This is the existing, this is proposed. We're bringing in, part of this project is they'd like to bring this back to a more traditional Spanish mission style, which was originally there in the early 1900s. And we're trying to recreate that with this renovation on the portions that we're touching. So for instance, this corner, we're scaling this roof down a bit by cutting a gable. It's kind of a false gable, just a small cutback of the roof. Some brackets, crucifix will be more of a traditional crucifix rather than the cross that's there today. Typically, the windows will be divided lights with stucco heads and a stucco sill. And we're also introducing a water table around the portion of the renovation to kind of break up the scale of the building. We'll be color matching exactly to what's there today. This was the best I could find that I had in the office for the stucco color. But the idea is the upper portion that you see will be a smooth stucco, and the bottom portion underneath the water table will be more textured, slightly darker. But the idea is to match the existing color that's on the remaining complex. So then we move around to the west side of the building. You see it's a fairly plain elevation that's there today. It was built in the early 80s. This is that corner that will be squaring off. So now you see the proposed rendering of the new corner. We're picking up some Spanish Mission motif from the existing chapel. This kind of profile of the roof edge was taken exactly from the chapel. So we're bringing that forward to the outside of the building there. We're also making small little architectural interventions with a small roof. Really no more than 6 inches off the building, just to give it some shadow line and some architectural interest.
Now, the whole building, all 4 sides will be exactly, you're redoing all the sides.
More or less, the footprint doesn't change, except for those small,
I know, but are you new tile versus old tile? You're retiling the whole
new stucco.
stucco, okay,
Yeah,
stucco.
new stucco on all the
Okay.
sides that were
On those
touched.
sides, okay.
The roof line more or less stays the same, other than these small little gables that we're adding
Yeah.
for some architectural.
That's
interest.
fine, yeah.
But, we're building right up to the existing roof. We don't want to touch the roof more than we have to,
Yeah.
because you can see how hard it would be to work with Spanish tile.
The exterior walls, when you rebuild them, is it framing or is it?
It'll be, the superstructure of the building is a steel structure.
Yes,
And then it'll be metal frame.
metal frame.
Metal frame, spray insulation,
And then you have the stucco then.
and then the stucco.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the addition to the stucco.
Mhm.
And then I can just show you renderings. That would be the window color, which we're matching the other windows on the project. This would be all the trim, brackets, gutters, any metallic pieces, the
Oh, okay.
doors. Would be in that same kind of brown that
Right.
you can find on the other portions of the building.
How much are you gaining moving the windows out? Just for curiosity.
You're gaining about 8 inches
Yeah.
on the
Okay.
interior of the building, because as you can see, there's a
You can see the
thickness.
windows, yeah, I see it there in the lower section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gaining that, and, the new rooms don't line up with the old windows anyway, so you wouldn't be left with anything
Gotcha.
once you rearranged all the rooms, and the windows wouldn't make sense anymore, so it doesn't make any sense to keep anything.
So the whole, are you taking the exterior wall, you're demoing the whole inside as well?
Everything, yep.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty much a redo. But they're gonna remain operational somehow. There's gonna be 4 phases to this project, which will be the hard
Tricky
part.
part, yeah.
So here's a couple views of the entry court. You can see the existing, the proposed. We're adding a little, we call it a shrine, at these covered, more or less a porte cochere. You can drive underneath, drop off for visiting patients, and ambulances can drop off patients there. We're adding a slight arch to this to give it a little bit more interest. Right now it's just a flat arch. This portion of the building is the convent, which we're also renovating here, and you can see here. Again, taking some of that Spanish Mission look with the brackets, a little mansard roof at the top of this existing wall. This pediment design comes exactly from the chapel. We're bringing that forward to the building, to the entry court.
The stucco, you said the course, how far up does the course
It differs.
finish go?
So, you mean the water table?
No, you have two stucco types.
So the base
Base one goes as
The
far
base
up.
will go to the water table sometime, it's usually at the windowsill.
Okay.
That's usually where it finds itself. In some locations, like you can here, it's at the windowsill.
Maybe to the right in the bottom picture.
So any location, sometimes it jumps up just to give some interest, to bring it up to the middle mutton line. Here's a perfect example, you can see before and after. What we're doing here at the inner corner of the two wings.
What's the transition detail between both?
It'll be about 4 inches deeper at the base.
Okay. And then it steps in and
And
goes.
it steps in and then it goes up. So there'll be some architectural difference from the base to the top. The new loading dock at the northeast corner, which is relocated from the back of the building around to the north side. That is just a matter of capturing the space for patients' rooms, and it works well with the administration being moved down to the bottom of the building. The kitchen, the storage is all down in that location, so that's why we are relocating the loading dock.
And the nuns all basically live there, right, as well?
The sisters live in the
Sisters.
convent portion, yes. Yep. So this is probably never stopped operating since they started back in 1901. The sisters live there, they take care of the patients, they go back and forth.
My dad died there, so I'm somewhat familiar with the place.
So you said there were 4 phases. How long
Yeah.
is the project going to last? And is there any impact on the neighbors at all? Or is it because it's set so far back it won't
Look at the
impact
site
them?
plan again, it's fairly set back,
Yeah,
very far from all the neighbors. We hope the project will be complete within 2 years. I think it's gonna be about a 2-year process.
okay.
You know, keeping our fingers crossed with the Department of Health and all the approvals that we need to get with them. But, you know, this being the main portion of construction, you can see how far back it is from Linda Avenue.
Mhm.
And the elevation changes greatly here. It
Yeah.
drops down, there's a rock wall. So the closest neighbors here, way back here, which won't be affected at all, and way to the north. So it's fairly set back. We believe the staging will happen back here, so we don't think, you know, that'll be an eyesore. Again, it has to stay operational, so
Yeah.
these drive lanes need to remain
There,
operational.
yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. If you'd like to see the elevations, I mean, these are just kind of a reiteration of the renderings, but straight on views. There's no major lighting changes. You know, we're gonna do life safety lighting at the exit doors, hi-hats probably underneath this canopy for the loading dock. Any lighting that happens in this covered loggia, we're just recreating in kind, basically just putting back in kind, and those, this is just gonna be a simple wall mount back at the exit doors, and a hi-hat at the covered entrances.
It's beautiful.
The flags, yeah.
That's it. If you have any questions, happy to.
I'm assuming this heavy piece of material brought in is the roof.
The roof tile, yeah.
Just
That's-
wanted to ask because you brought it in.
I brought it,
so I'll bring
right?
up.
That's the roof tile we used at the renovation on the convent, which we did about 10 years ago. So we'll be doing that wherever there's roof visible.
Okay,
Another great improvement, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
okay, can you motion?
I'll motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Thank
Are
you.
you associated with Perkins and Easton?
Yes, Perkins and Eastman are doing the interior work. They're kind of medical specialists. So
Yeah.
they'll be doing all the interior architecture. We're doing all the exterior architecture.
Yeah, I worked with them for many years down at New York Presbyterian Hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you know Rachel Birnbaum?
No, no. A gentleman that was, I was very good friends with, just passed away, Jay Epstein.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was associate there with them.
My dad was there after he passed.
Down
away,
at 70th Street.
$75,000 check.
Yeah, we
So
did
many
that.
people in that firm.
Oh, there's a, it's a big, yeah, it's
I might meet somebody new working on this project.
Yes, yes.
That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, they've been great to work with.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right.